Cynical Duchess presents my shoe collection 2020, featuring my boots, my sneakers, my Oxfords, and my heels. This video is brought to you by the letter H.
This week's shout out goes to Sonia Sun. She posts a lot of Korean beauty and fashion vids. I also want to shout out Rachel Green, who's been commenting for so long on like every single video, and she deserves a round of applause as well. To receive a shout out in next week's video, just watch till the end to see how you can. The first pair of sneakers I have are your basic white Fila sneakers that every single girl has in her closet. I actually avoided this trend for so long because I thought it was just a dumb trend that was gonna go away, but it's actually become an amazing staple, and I'm so glad that I bought these because they go with basically everything in my closet. I can dress down any fancy outfit, I can pair these with sweaters in the fall and t-shirts in the summer, and they also give that much needed pop of color to my wardrobe that is majority black. My next pair of shoes are probably the most rebellious thing I own in my closet, and those are my shiny red Converse All-Stars. My mom hates these shoes. She thinks they are devil spawn incarnate and she hates it every time I go out of the house in these, but I feel super rebellious and super fun when I wear these, and so I am not getting rid of these anytime soon. Maybe someday I will, but not yet. I'm too attached. So my friend Eugen actually gave me these black Converse All-Stars. They didn't fit her, so she never wore them, and unfortunately, I've never worn them either because they somehow don't fit into my wardrobe style. I'm not giving them away because they're obviously a good pair of shoes, and Converse All-Stars never go out of style, so at some point I probably will have something to pair this with, but at this point in time, they're just going to be sitting in my closet, unfortunately. But I am not giving them away. Not yet. So I dragged these Adidas high top sneakers out of my closet strictly for this video. I haven't worn them in about 2 years. But when I put them on just now, all of a sudden I realized that I can do so many different outfits with these. They're super sporty, they're a little bit masculine, and I like that hint of masculinity in my outfits sometimes. So I'm really glad that I actually rediscovered these because I'm excited to see what kind of outfits I'm going to be able to do with these now. And then of course you have your typical average Skechers sneaker that I use literally for putting on my feet when I go outside to run or jump or do whatever other sporty thing that I force myself to do. These silver booties are one of the coolest things that I own, and surprisingly they go with almost everything. Because they're silver, they almost function like a white boot. So I can wear them with almost any color and any style, and they'll just give my outfit that little bit of sparkle that it needed. My one contention is that because I got them from Yesstyle, one of the heels popped off, but I refuse to throw these away because I'm just going to take them to the shoe repair shop and get them repaired. Hopefully. These Doe Martens are the smartest purchase I have ever made in my life in terms of shoes. I have spent so much money on buying combat boots over the years that just ended up falling apart, and finally I just shelled out $150 and I have these boots for the next 20 years if I take good care of them. They go with basically everything. Fancy outfits, casual outfits, they just make everything a little bit edgy, a little bit dangerous. I love these shoes. It is the most sustainable, amazing purchase I've made in my life. These brown combat boots are some of the oldest shoes in my closet. I got them when I was 19 years old. I was couch surfing at a random stranger's house in Sfat in Israel, and I saw these brown shoes and I was like, I must have them. And so I bought them off of them for like 36 shekel. These are my shoes for when I want to feel like a steampunk fairy. They make every outfit I wear them with just a little bit hipster, a little bit Brooklyn. I honestly feel like Tinkerbell's cousin from Pixie Hollow. This next pair is my sophisticated date night sock booty situation. I wear them whenever I need to dress up my outfit and be a little bit classier. They serve their purpose. I love them. They're super clean cut. They wrap around my ankles super well, and they're black, so they go with almost everything. And I really do love them because even when I wear them with just a t-shirt, immediately that t-shirt looks like it's $100 because my shoes look awesome with them. And then of course we have your typical Uggs. I've had these since I was 18. My high school principal likes to say that they're called Uggs from the root word of ugly, and he hates them. He doesn't even allow them in our high school. I wear these as slippers, and when it's like super rainy and snowy and it's gross outside in Boston, so then I'll just slip these on and feel super comfy when I want to go to college and don't really want to look amazing. These are my winter slippers, not really much else to say. And then we have my real snow boots, which who are we kidding, I am not putting on right now. It is way too stiflingly hot. If we're being super honest, I bought these in LA when I had no concept of cold because I thought they were cute cute, and I actually wore them around in the summer because I am a freak who comes from California, and so we have absolutely no concept of the seasons. And now that it's really snowing, I do wear them sometimes. When it gets really slippery and I want a safe pair of shoes to wear, then I'll slip these on. My favorite pair of heels I ever bought are these black and white tuxedo heels from Banana Republic. I don't know why, but a pair of black and white shoes actually go with almost anything in my closet when it comes to really fancy clothing. Whenever I go to weddings, I don't even need to wear such an amazing outfit because once I slip these on, my outfit is made. I love these shoes. I will never get rid of them. I want to pass these on to my children, and I hope they survive that long because these are just the most beautiful things I've ever seen. I bought them 5 years ago and I still don't regret it. These next pair of heels are my general nude heels for when I need a nude pair of shoes to go with my more summery wedding outfit. But seeing as how this is me and I need everything to be unique, there is also a pink snakeskin design in the back, which basically means that I can't actually wear these shoes with everything, and once coronavirus is over and I move back to the West Coast and I start going to weddings again, I probably need another nude pair of heels. So I wore the life out of these punky Oxford heels when I was 18. My friend gave them to me because her mom wouldn't let her wear them, and my mom was like, "Ah, they're cute." When I was 18, I was super into punk rock and goth styles, so this was totally up my alley. And I really enjoyed wearing these to weddings when I wanted to feel super edgy. I don't actually know what I was thinking when I bought these black heels. Yes, they are your classic black heel and they look very good, but they are an entire size too big and you can totally tell. I bought these once again when I was 18, so I don't know, maybe I thought I was gonna grow. They're super elegant, but honestly, I feel like I should probably give these away because they really don't fit me. This first pair I bought for my 20th birthday and they cost me $17. I can't believe they were so cheap. I find them super unique because of the red, green, and black background. Once again, I was still in the waning phase of my punk rock edgy style, so I wore them with a lot of black edgy clothing, a lot of vests, a lot of leather jackets, and they were that perfect pair of giant Mary Jane gothy Oxford shoe. Next I have the only pair of black Oxfords that I actually wear on a regular basis. These are super good quality and they're so comfortable. They feel like I'm walking on a cloud. These are my fancy shoes. A lot of my shoes are super funky, so it's really good to have these in my closet for when I need a more toned down, classy look. I bought these silver Oxfords because my mom actually had the same pair and I was jealous and she wouldn't give me hers. They haven't really aged well. There's some kind of brown situation going on at the front at the wrinkles, but they did give me a lot of use a few years ago and did make my outfits pop, although I feel like now at this point, I'm not really getting much use out of them and I think it's probably time to let them go. I call these navy suede Oxfords my author shoes. I totally feel like some writer named Arthur would be sitting in Hyde Park in London right now with these shoes. They're kind of masculine and I kind of love that about them, and they're super good quality. The only problem is because they're navy blue, they don't necessarily match with so much in my closet, but I'm keeping them around until I finally have some pieces of clothing that I can actually match them with. So I bought these brown leather Oxfords literally because they were 10 bucks and my mom was like, just get them, they're 10 bucks. But the problem is that I hate these laces. They're so hideous. I have no idea what the designer was thinking, and because of how ugly the laces are, I'm just always hesitant about wearing these shoes. I really should just buy new laces. And then of course we have my Toms. Well, they're not actually Toms, they're Madden Girl. To be honest, I literally only wear these as my summer slippers. I never leave the house in these. I never much had a taste for Toms. The style did grow on me eventually, but I think I'm just going to continue wearing these as slippers. Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't see you there. To receive a shout out in next week's video, just comment Chuck Bass down in the comments. And I'll see you next week.